Here's another simple factoring problem. This time you'll notice that the term here is positive and this one's negative. Really, this will just determine some sign stuff, and we got to make sure our answer right here when we add or subtract is negative. So take those off. So there's our problem. X squared minus 8x plus 7. Remember, I want to factor it, so it's going to look something like this at the bottom. I'm going to have the x in the beginning of each term, and then I'm going to have some numbers, positive or negative, or both positive or both negative, depending on the situation. So we know that a is 1, b is negative 8, and c is 7. So I'm going to write that down. A equals 1, b equals negative 8, c equals positive 7. And I need to multiply a times c. So 1 times 7 is 7. So I need numbers that multiply to 7, but those numbers must also add to negative 8. So let's figure out some groups here. So 1 times 7 equals 7. And does 1 plus 7 equal 8? But do we want 8 or do we want negative 8? Unfortunately, this is not quite the same as this right here. So we're really close, but not quite there. So let's try, what's another two numbers that multiply to 7? And these ones, usually people forget that you can have two negatives multiply to a positive. A negative times a negative. So negative 1 times negative 7 is still positive 7. So we're happy. And then if we add them, negative 1 plus negative 7 equals negative 8. And we're happy there as well. So we really have our numbers here. Negative 1 and negative 7. So I'm going to write those down below. Negative 1 and negative 7. So it looks like we're done. But we got to just check it. So we're going to do our FOIL here. First, outside, inside, last. The first two, x times x is x squared. The outside is x times negative 7. It's negative 7x. The inside is negative 1 times x. It's negative 1x. Don't forget, the negatives go when you multiply, so be careful on that. And then the last one is negative 1 times negative 7, which is positive 7. And these two can combine to become negative 8 x's. And so our final answer is, when we check it, x squared minus 8x plus 7. So indeed, this is the factors of x squared minus 8x plus 7.